Hey, Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome to Manor Lords. Oh my god, this is one of the most hype city builder games literally ever made. I remember 2 years ago when I saw that Twitter post that showed off a bit of the gameplay, I was blown away. And let me tell you, this may just be a demo of the main game, but it lives up to every promise it made in those videos, at least as far as I've seen. I basically played 15 minutes of this to be like, I'll try it out, I'll see if it's okay. And then after 15 minutes, it's like, god damn it, I have to make a video on this. When I'm in the middle of the most engaging series of my life, Terra Invicta, this game swoops in and is like, hey, you want to play me too? And I'm like, god damn it, wait, there's not enough time in the universe, okay? I need someone else to invent time. Give me more time. Look, we can like fully design our own like little coat of arms, and there's like a huge array of options. You could choose the colors in each different quadrant. You can have like a really simple one. But yeah, I'll go for something like this because this kind of feels reminiscent of the flag of Dublin, so we'll go for this. But yeah, there's a whole customization system. You could design your own little heraldry. It's really cool. The artwork is amazing. It's beautiful. Why is this game has no right to be this good, okay? It was somebody told me it was made by one guy, and I'm skeptical. I'm only skeptical because the goddammit is this way better than it has any right to be. So it's fairly standard stuff that you would expect. Like you start off, you build granaries, you build storehouses. Oh my god, this is actually completely different to the previous save that I was on. But this is like the regional map. You can capture and control extra territory, and then it smoothly, seamlessly zooms back in and out, and you can even see, right? Look at where the roads are. If I zoom back in, and I build like a couple of higgledy-piggledy windy roads, right? There's a road. It shows up on the map. Look, that road I just built is there now. So your entire town has like a beautiful like medieval map mode that you could check out. It's amazing. Yeah, but we do have a bunch of quests here. I'll go ahead and get those quests handled. The very first thing you should get is a logging camp because you need a lot of wood in this game. So look at this like little beautiful road I can build around my little ox thing. This is where the oxes are picked up and they're used to carry wood around to different buildings so they can be built. Watch, there's something beautiful. Like you can click on the ox and like observe it. And here comes like this dude. He's like a little medieval guy. He gets the ox. He's like, hey ox, let's go get some wood. And then he takes the ox to go pick up the wood and then they have wood. Okay, actually, I got an issue with the game sound. The game sound is like insane right now. Hold on. Okay, Morbus will have to figure that out, but that was loud as hell. And they carry the wood over to the buildings because people obviously can't carry wood because it's too heavy. So you need a big ox guy who does it. I've placed all the basic buildings that the game wants me to place. I've got the logging camp over here. This is going to cut down wood. You can assign workers to it, and then they'll go out and they'll actually go and chop down the trees. I've got my storehouse here. This is where you be able to store basic resources. You've got the granary here where you'll store food. I've got the forager's hut who'll go out to these berries and collect them up. I've got all my basic economy, and you can see there's traders. There's traders running along the road towards the trade routes. They pass through your village, and you can trade with them when you build the right buildings. There's so much going on with this game, and I think even though it's kind of stripped down for the demo, it's still so beautiful and wonderful to play. But look, if you watch them, they chop down the trees, and then the ox has to come over and pick up the log and put them in the building, and then another guy takes the ox and brings it over to the storehouse, and then it's in your storehouse nice and safe where it won't get destroyed by weather. And it's fairly basic, straightforward stuff that you might remember from other games. Right, you have unassigned families. These are people who can, do construction and repair, and then you have assigned family. These are people who have been given a job, like for example working in the forager hut or working in a storehouse to move goods. I'm not really sure how the storehouse stuff works. That's kind of like that one I'm not like fully up on. I think the work area thing isn't like fully complete yet. I mean, of course, like the game is still under construction, and then you have flexible plots. Okay, let's say you wanted to build a house in a normal game. You'd be like, oh, I need to like do this, and then a house will appear, and then I have a house. So it's like, oh, okay. No, in this game, you can build a flexible plot. You can organically build around places. Although I do need to save up a bit of wood before I can do that actually. And also the weather effects are amazing in this game. They're beautiful. It really adds a sense of ambience and just this game is masterful. It's in a demo and it's just so gorgeous. Everything about it is just amazing. Like genuinely, I imagine when you have like a big bustling city, you could just sit here with the rain playing and just like watch people do stuff. Like this dude just walking an ox in the rain. Look how beautiful the road is. The weather effects on the roads are amazing. Dude, I'm in love with this game. Like, this is one of my favorite features ever, is being able to, like, snap buildings to other buildings. It's such a cool mechanic. I'm going to put a couple of houses here. That's beautiful. They also have little extra plus symbols, which means you can put extensions on them. Extensions, like, allow you to, like, have a little chicken garden or a chicken coop or a vegetable garden, all that sort of stuff. Another thing that I love is that, like, the road snapping is just so satisfying when you're building it. Like, the way it just snaps perfectly to buildings and stuff like that. It leaves, like, little weird strangeness, and you can see the town starting to take shape. I do need one more house actually, but like this plot is too small, for example. And you could just make them as big as you want. Like you could just be like, hey, let's make it really big. Yeah, we've got our little plots. And basically, I think there's multiple classes of people. Like right now, we only have peasants. So we need some burgage plots, which I think are like the chill little peasant houses. Or at least it has room for one peasant family. And it'll take them a while to get those built, actually. I'm gonna de-work a couple of my buildings here to get some workers. Because I believe building houses is how you get more population. Look, here comes the time lapse of the house being built. I'll like leave the camera here for a minute so you can just kind of watch the construction. Morbus, if he remembers, we'll leave this in. Okay, let's speed it up now so we can see it going faster. They do kind of like jutter around when you're on high speed, but I think that's a reasonable compromise. It's kind of hard to graphically animate things going super fast. It does take you out of the experience a little bit. I will admit that. But I think that's like just a little bit of jankiness. We are going 16 times faster in this mode. And boom, we're just about finished with this house. So, peasants are coming to your village. This is great, but watch out for your supplies. Hungry and cold peasants can rebel. So here we have a little burgage plot. You know, it has a certain amount of food that it needs. It has clothing needs. It has certain requirements that it needs to upgrade to the next level. There's entertainment, there's faith. You can also implement like chicken coops and goat sheds and vegetable gardens. I am going to put a vegetable garden on this one because it'll give something for... basically, multiple people live in a house. Jacob right now, he's unassigned. And eventually, like, he'll have a wife and children, and I think the wife will work the vegetable plot. I don't actually understand fully how that works, but we'll get new citizens coming in soon. But I love, because this reminds me of how, like, oh, he's like a little outhouse. But this reminds me of, like, little higgledy-piggledy medieval villages, right? You've got these, like, little fences, and the plots are kind of awkwardly shaped, and everyone has a vegetable garden. This just feels so authentic to me. Right, brilliant. So we have new people have started to move in. We've got Ditz, Katharina, Hans is working here, and I believe this lady over here, Anna, in this house, we've got Jacob, Anna, and Thoman. And Anna, it looks like, is working the little vegetable garden out here. She will produce a very small amount of food for my people, which is really, really cool. We can't set up a farm, but I am going to go ahead and reactivate the Forager's Hut. Now that I have a few extra people, we'll start to see the total population come up. Oh, so it looks like you actually assign an entire family to a job. So if I take a look at this house over here, so this is something I never noticed, but all three of these people are working on woodcutting. Interesting. So building houses are important to increase your workforce, not because it increases the total number of people you have, it increases the size of your families, which increases the total manual labor that each family can do. Interesting. Now, we just finished one of our missions, which means we did get a development point. However, I will say this, the development point system is not yet complete. It's all, part of the demo, it's not in yet, but you can fully expect that to come at a later date. But I will rename my city to Dublin because we do have a flag that's relatively Dublin-esque. You can walk around your town in third person mode? Oh my god, dude. I need like some... Holy shit, my dude is stacked with cloth. I need like some really like funky music as this dude like walks around the town. Dude, imagine you're just like a medieval peasant living your life or like a normal dude and then this guy shows up to your town. Oh my god. I can sprint! Can I jump? Oh, dude, implement it. Okay, dead game. I'm sorry. Uninstalling. I can't jump. There's no jump button. I need to be able to jump on these buildings. I'm just walking on this lady's vegetables. Get destroyed. These radishes or carrots you're growing? No one cares. Work harder, peasant. I said work harder. There needs to be like an Evil Lord DLC where I can go around and just like throw stuff at my peasants to make them work harder. How's the wood cutting going, boys? What's the story, lads? How is she cutting? Oh, what is that over there? Do you see that? Does that look like a sheep? Or is it a rock? What was that? Hello? Any woodcutters in the chat? Oh, the forest is kind of dark and scary. Hey, what's up? I found you. Tag, you're it. LOL? That is so cool, dude. That is so cool. That's amazing. But we do now have to get ourselves a new mission. They want me to get some burgage plots level 2. So I have to level these places up. So in order to do that, I believe we're going to have to make a market area. I think this area over here could serve as a really, really nice little market area. It's very central to the town. So this is going to be where my market stalls go. I'm going to get a food stall. I think a firewood stall. Maybe that market is too big. Hang on. How do I undo this? Let me try this again. Let's make a smaller market area. Yeah, these people over here are just going to have to live with the fact that the market's like right on their doorstep. We'll do like a little market. All right, nice. So now we have firewood stalls. We have food stalls. We have a clothing stall. I think people need to have, let me see. Yeah, so like these guys are close to leveling up. A well replaced in a underwater water source. I have one here, right? I built a well on a water spot, but they don't seem to be benefiting from the water. We are heading towards autumn, so that means berries are going to start disappearing. And we do not have a huge amount of food in the bank, so we're going to have to figure out another food source. The pantry limit on this granary has been reached, huh? Oh no, this food stall is overstocked, that's the problem. Right, so I'm going to build a hunting lodge out here by these deer. That'll serve as my winter source of food, hopefully. It'll take a while for these things to get built, but it'll be alright. Okay, so you could build extra houses to get extra families. Awesome. So I threw down an extra couple of houses here near this water to see if I could benefit from it. But it looks like building extra houses does in fact get you extra family, which means I should be able to work extra stuff. But I think it's time we do a little zoom out so we could see, look at how the town is developing, right? You can start to see the shapes of the different zones appearing, and you can see the little resources that we're collecting. God, this is just such a wonderful and beautiful game. I think it would be good to get a farm going for the next era. Or the next year, rather. Looks like we have good rye fertility and good emmer fertility, especially good emmer fertility around here. Wow, you can really make tiny farm plots. I think it'd be more efficient if we did like a strip farm, like this, just a little farm along here. We want to make emmer, ideally. I think emmer is like wheat, essentially. So we're going to do crop rotation. First year, we're going to do emmer, then we're going to do barley, then it'll be a year fallow. We'll hopefully have each one going through that same cycle. Oh, I don't have the hammers to make a farm right now. Well, I guess in that case, I'll just delete my farm and try to survive off the land for now. So we're officially in winter and we have very few supplies. Mostly fuel is what we lack. We do have a little bit of food and I will be able to get a hunting cap bump. Like, I like that you could just fill like an entire area with houses, you know? It's a really, really cool game mechanic. I think one of the most important parts of any medieval town is having a tavern. So I'm going to slap a tavern right there in the center of my village. We probably need a church as well. I think a little church on the edge of town. These will take a while to build, but they will improve the quality of my people, hopefully providing them with, you know, entertainment and faith. All right, there's the tavern now. Perfect. I think you need to have people to work in it. It needs to have like food or something in it, but hey, they have access to ale. They're not allowed to complain, all right? They have access to ale. I built you a pub. We just don't have any beer yet. Nice. A beautiful little chapel has been just about completed. We've got the little steeple, we got it all going here. Bell sound. New development points. We have in fact leveled up. I still need to upgrade my burgage plots. I haven't quite figured out how to do that, but they do have access to faith. But yeah, I don't really fully understand. So pay the upcoming royal tax. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no cash. How am I supposed to pay tax? You haven't given me the right to collect taxes. How am I supposed to pay them? I do think it would be good to get a little iron ore going now. So I might get a iron mine here. Let's do it. I need to harvest barley to make malt and then malt to make ale. So, right. I think we're going to also build a little trading post over here so that passing traders can, we can like sell excess goods or we can buy stuff. Spring is coming and winter is beginning to fade. We have a mining pit. Let's put one group of guys. Well, I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Let me double check. What's the iron slabs and fieldcraft tools? We'll see what exactly we need to do. 13 days until paid. Annual royal tax. I need to sell pelts. I guess if I have more than 10 pelts, I should send, because I don't really know what I use pelts for right now, and it's a spare resource as a byproduct of meat production. And I think we should always try to have at least one tool in stock to keep us going. That seems like it would be a good idea. We can build walls! A manor house must be built within a bailey, provides living space for 5 peasants. Tax collector. Minimum settled level, medium. Garrison tower, extra 12 retainers. So I don't know how big our settlement is. We're a medium village, so we could build a manor house now. Where would I build my manor house? I think I would want to be near the church and near the trading post, but away from most of where the other people live. So let's kind of like explore this idea here. Oh, I love the freeform construction. That is really, really cool. Yeah, okay, so I'll build this bailey right here. We'll need a gatehouse. Oh, hang on. I changed my mind. I need to delete this. I should build the gatehouse first. Oh, apparently you can't do that. Oh, well. I put a little gatehouse over here by the road. I want to put a manor in here. I guess that has to be built first, right? Yeah, it needs to be built first. But I put a bunch of people working on berries, because berries are going to start regrowing, and I'm going to need a good source of food, and these guys will work as workers in the end. Right, there's a little bit of a fuel problem. The berries have regrown, which is fantastic. I mean, you have 4 groups of people out there foraging to get nice food stocks. Also, I really like the fact that this vegetable house is actually doing a lot of work for me too. A huge amount of my food is vegetables right now. Nice. We have a Bailey. There's a little bit of a hole in the wall there. I guess that might be like a slight bug. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. So why can't I build a manor inside a village? Is it a road thing? Does it need road snapping? Yeah, I don't understand why I can't build that manor. Oh well. So my granary is filling up nicely with food. I'm very happy about that. I need tools. Did I ever manage to buy tools? Where are my traveling traders at? It looks like we might have to just build our own tools. So I'll start building some more houses. And I guess over here is as good a place as any to slap down a few houses. Because I need more workers to work these things. Oh, it looks like we have like a little bit of a Z-level issue here. We've got like a floating Bailey. Did the trader come? He didn't stop. Why did you stop, you jerk? It looks like firewood is a bit of a problem, so I'm going to add an extra family to work the woodcutter lodge. Especially because we're going to be making iron slabs. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot. We're going to be using up a lot of iron in this production. So we have our first bloomery, so we can start producing iron bars. Now this will take fuel, so I might wait until I have a few more housing plots and another fire cutter to have fire cut down here. But look, this village is developing, dude. I've got, what, 13 families, 14 families, and I've got 42 total population. It's like little vegetable gardens. I want more vegetable gardens. I really, really enjoy the vegetable garden. I don't know why. It's such a simple little thing, but it adds so much to the game. And I love that you could like rotate the plots to get like different amounts of houses. Like we can get 4 houses here in this plot of land. I don't know where I'm going to get tax from. Genuinely not sure. Oh, I need to have people working the trading post. Ah, there we are. That's why the traders didn't do anything. See, we're learning about this game. We're learning. I'm learning. Oh, we have a ton of firewood. Yeah, I feel pretty safe now to put a family into the bloomery. We've almost completely extracted all these berries, so we are now going to have to start using tools to make farms. So that's going to be our next phase, is get the farms up for next year's harvest, because I don't think we'll be able to sustain ourselves on these berries for much longer. We do have meat coming in, and the vegetable garden is helping. I think food is going to be a big issue that my town's going to have to deal with. Out of curiosity, oh yeah, we can start adding more vegetable gardens. I'm not going to do that because I would rather, well, those extra vegetable gardens would mean that we were covered. Oh, I kind of built over where my fields were meant to go. Whoops. Oops. I guess I'll turn this whole section into a farm field. There we go. We have a nice little farm here. This will be Emmer. We'll do a crop rotation. So it looks like our berry guys have managed to fully extract all of the berries by August. So I'm going to dework this by 1 worker. We probably only need 3, but that does mean we have a huge amount of berries stocked up, and that will help us get through the winter. Right, let's add another farm field here. So we have 2 little farm fields. They're both of reasonable quality. I will want a 3rd farming field, I think. There we go. We have 3 little farms now. I mean, I say little farms, but these are actually massive 9 worker farms. But my goal is to have them on like a constant rotation. So this one goes Emmer, barley, fallow. This one goes barley, fallow, Emmer. So then I need a fallow, Emmer, barley, I think. And that way they'll all kind of like, you know, they'll rotate, crop rotation, right? You want to do crop rotation. Dublin has started to come together on the map, at least. You can see it there. It's beautiful. I have no idea how to claim territory, but that might be something we look into. Genuinely kind of baffled, but look, they're working the field. Yeah! Get rid of those trees. Make those fields beautiful. So we're getting a little bit low on food. I think we should be able to survive the winter, though. There is a constant supply of wild animals. Let's also make it so that we're buying food. And I think I'm going to start adding more vegetable gardens. We can do chickens! Chickens! Chicken coop. Let's do it. Do I have to buy chickens? Oh, he's got chickens! Dude, I need a goat shed. Goated. I need another vegetable garden. But yeah, I'm going to build a few extra chicken coops because they seem like they'd be quite good. Just a little bit of consistent egg production will increase the variety of the diet of my people too, and that'll be really, really nice. We do finally have some wheat growing though, some emmer on the way, which means we're going to have to start expanding our town and preparing to actually process that into real food. One thing I would like to say, and I know this is a demo, so I'm not going to criticize it too hard, but clicking this millions of times is kind of like boring. I would like it to be like a slider, or if I could type a number in. I do need a traveling trader to come by though. I need to buy some food off of him. So hopefully we see one soon. Because my people are kind of out of food, which is, it's not good. We're a little bit out of food. It's still good. Okay, here comes a trader. This will hopefully save our food situation. We have a lot of stuff to sell. Okay, he didn't actually pass through the way he was supposed to, and now my people are starving. Rip, rest in peace. I don't know how I'm supposed to make my own tax. My personal wealth is negative. I'm going to pretend that I'm not in debt. I'm fine. Wait, I can upgrade to level 2. Oh no, I think I need to meet all these needs. Okay, well, we're slowly getting in the direction of meeting those needs. Slowly but surely. Honestly, I think the eggs and milk are carrying me here. Like that little bit of egg, the little bit of milk is kind of saving us from starvation. We did also get a livestock trading post so we can start building out some pastures if we want to later. I don't think you could do animal breeding in the demo. That's not a big deal. Yeah, we're having a bit of hunger. We're in January, so it's only another month until the berries open up. If a trader would come by, that would be amazing. I do have the cash to make more chicken coops. Oh, I managed to crash the game. I guess that's the end of my preview, because there's no saving in the demo. So I hope you guys enjoyed Manor Lords. It's cool. It's everything that we expected it to be. And I'm really, really excited to see how the war gameplay develops. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.